We are back, and it's been over 3 months since I've switched to mouse and keyboard, and I have to say it's been a journey. One thing I can say is I've become the damage king. I'll sometimes leave matches in trios and duos and have like 5 kills with 4,000 damage, and I think that as a mouse and keyboard player, it'll be your job while playing with other controller players, which is pretty much most people that play this game, is to just weaken the enemies and just put damage and let your aim assist homies lock on and finish them. I'm sorry that I always have some dumb shit to say about controller, but sometimes it gets annoying when you get locked on by aim assist when you stun someone and their aim assist locks right on you and drags them to you. It's just so annoying. I'll say one thing I have learned since switching is that the movement on controller with the addition of paddles, I think outshines mouse and keyboard. If you can become an expert with it, you will destroy with movement on controller. I say, as far as shots are concerned, mouse and keyboard outshines controller players because you have better recoil control on mouse. But also, let's be honest, when you're playing on mouse, you're actually hitting your shots, you have no help. That's all you, that's all your aim, that's all your recoil control. So in my opinion, if you're hitting your shots on mouse, you're better than hitting your shots on controller. You can get all pissed and whatever, but it's true. Also, one thing that mouse and keyboard has taught me is to play with more discipline, choosing when to fight and push and waiting for the advantage, especially now with the TTK so low. The other day I tested out Modern Warfare guns for their TTK and the current meta, the FFAR and the M16, and the difference is night and day. Basically, when you kill someone right now in Warzone with the FFAR or the M16, the TTK is roughly around the multiplayer TTK in Cold War. But if you're using like the Grau, M13, the Kilo, PKM, basically you're looking at normal BR TTK, which is insane that you have guns in this game right now that will literally just instant kill you if you see the person first. And now with the addition of those pistols, which I'm going to be finished leveling up today. I didn't really feel like doing that last night, to be honest with you. I kind of think it's dumb. I was waiting for them to come out with a statement saying that they, messed up and released them without, intending to. But I guess not. They even got a thing in the store, because they got to make money, right? Because they don't make enough at all. Anti-cheat. Please. God. Anyway. It's become pretty much a game of, I see you first, pew pew, you die, and it's getting a little old. Also, you can't hear anything now with all these rockets, and with the newest update, now there's like people yelling in your ear. I had to turn off the vocals, so I don't even hear UAVs being called, so I have to be even more on my toes. It's just, I don't know. Things are not great in Warzone. Also, zombies. You can turn into a zombie now. You go into the radiation zone. That's cool, I guess, but whatever. Also, if you want to see my setup for the FFAR, I'll leave it in the description. I'm not going to do a whole thing in the video for it. This is after the second nerf, so this is 100% the best setup if you want it for mobility. I'll just leave like the attachments down in the description so you guys can grab it. So we're gonna have a buddy show up as I'm swapping guns, and I end up with 2 M16s. I didn't want to get beamed by him, so I hop into the truck and I want to flush him out so I can take him out. Surprisingly, I'm able to take him out with 2 M16s. I don't know what he was doing. He seemed a little lost. He had every opportunity to shoot me in the truck, but was hiding and then tried to run away, which leads me to driving cars on mouse and keyboard, especially trucks. It's super hard, and I'm so bad at driving. This guy had every opportunity to kill me, but he ran and hid. If he had a C4, I would have been dead. He could have beamed me through the windshield, but so many players get scared when a Bertha rolls up, but you gotta get over that. They aren't that scary, but what do you guys think? Should Berthas be in solos? Should cars be removed by the 4th circle? Let me know in the comments. Personally, I think taking them out by the 4th circle in solos seems fair, but I also don't care that much either way. As much as I hate it, I just try to embrace the meta. This company just thrives off of enraging its fan base, creating broken weapons, running only off of meta changes, loadouts. It's not like most other VRs where you pick up your guns and you gotta actually hit your shots. There's so many different things that they put in this game to cater to people who aren't that great and are casual, which is fine. It's a video game. It's for people to play and have fun. But when people start to get pretty decent at the game, it becomes incredibly infuriating and frustrating. It's also obnoxious when you can literally kill someone and take the guns from the person that you killed, and they're the same exact guns. So even if you go to the gulag now, you come back, you can land somewhere, find a dead body, and literally get the loadout that you have set up from someone else because everyone's running the same thing, which is just boring. And with the addition of these pistols, now everyone's just going to be grabbing Ghost off the rip, because now you can set that as your secondary, and it's like having an SMG. So pair it with like a MOG, M16, a car, even the FFAR if you're feeling like you just want to keep running and gunning. Right now the game is just in a bad place. You know, I don't know what else to say about it other than that. It just sucks, you know, because this game could be really great and people could, you know, really enjoy it more than they are now. Once you get into like above a 1 KD and up, the game starts getting super annoying. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about people who have anything lower, you know, that's you play casually, you're not a sweat, and that's fine. But when you start getting up into the ones and above, the game just isn't that fun anymore. It's just not. So now we're getting to the end game, and it's time to get positioning, and I see that stadium is the power play, so I move over there and set myself up. While I'm driving, I'm constantly looking at the map to see where people are and taking a mental note so I know where enemies could be coming from later. We get a nice spot in stadium, and I hear a guy on the roof hop off. So now we know there is a guy right in front of us super close, so we need to watch out for that. However, I do have an issue seeing people most of the time. I don't know why, but it's a weakness of mine. I have my settings all the way up so that it's just a ton of visual noise, and I have it like this for video quality, but I think it hurts me here, and I almost die, but thanks to the mobility of the FFAR, I survive. So right here, we're going to plate up, and we're going to take cover behind this Jeep. The gas is going to push behind us, so we know most likely there's no one coming from behind. They're all going to be in front of us or to our left. So we're going to keep a heady, try to keep covered, and we're going to hope, this is what you got to do in the end circle, that the other two guys get in a fight and one of them dies. You do not want to run into both of them, because then you're going to shoot one guy, you're going to weaken him for the one of the other guys, to then just beam both of you, because you're going to be super weak from the gunfight you're having with the other guy. So you're going to want them to fight it out, just kind of stay out of it, and then you're going to 1v1 at the end.
Oh my god. Tim, what the fuck was that? I heard that on my headphones, but they're like 5 feet away from me, bro. As I was ending the call, I had to laugh. Let's fucking go! I'm just better! Damn right. You're better, kid. You're built different. R.I.P. to your grandma, but I'm different, Tim said.